to see you. I'm glad that we have so many friends in the audience, and it's great to be here. So, without further ado, I'd be satisfied if I could hop that train and ride. If I make Atlanta with no place to go, make me a pallet on your floor. Make me a pallet on your floor. Make it right down by the door. Make it long and low so my good gal won't never know. Make me a valley on your floor. I'm going if I have to ride a rod. If I make Atlanta with no place to go, make me a pallet on your floor. Make me a pallet on your floor. Make it right down by the door. Make it long, make it low, so my good gal won't never know. Make me a pallet on your floor. I'm tired, and I can't work no more. Said I'm tired, and I can't social work no more. 'Cause I'm tired, lonesome, weary, and I can't work no more. Make me a pallet on your floor. Make me a pallet on your floor. Make it right down by the door. Make it long, make it low, so my good gal won't never know. Make me a pallet on your floor, floor. Thank you. We're going to do a Stanley Brothers tune. 1, 2, 3. I saw you last night in my dreams, love. I woke as the clock was striking 4. I didn't think that I'd see you, and now you are walking through that door. Come sit here with me, little darling, and allow me to say, I love you, sweetheart, I love you, my sweet Henri. As you stood there before me, I wondered, would I ever get you out of my mind? The tears filled my eyes when you vanished, with your golden curls that hung down behind. sit here with me, little darling, and allow me to say, I love you, sweetheart, I love you, my sweet Henri. My dreams, love. Some night when I'm sleeping all alone, won't you tell me, sweetheart, that you love me? Some night when I'm sleeping all alone, come sit here with me, little darling, and allow me to say, I love you, sweetheart, I love you, sweet Henri. I love you, sweetheart, I love you, my sweet Henri.
thank you for coming out today. I want to take a minute to introduce the band while we tune up and switch some instruments. On my right, from the great town of Ossining, New York, Mr. Ted Kuhn. From the town of Katona, New York, Miss Beth Falk on all sorts of instruments, seems to be a concertina. Miss Karen Goodman from the great New York City on guitar and washboard and all kinds of other things. Mr. Jim Ballantyne from Mount Vernon, New York, ladies and gentlemen. And Mr. Dan Herman, also from Katona on banjo and guitar, and my music partner for 30-something years.
Thank you very much, and that is my good friend, Mr. Bob Cooper, over there from Croton, New York. And so it's great to be here. We just want to thank Carter Smith and the Common Ground Coffee House series and the Lewisboro Library Folk Series for inviting us. It's really wonderful. As Dan said, we don't get to play indoors all that often. It is a good thing. And actually, he gave me a good introduction because before we go any further, I do need to make one announcement here. We're required by federal regulations to announce that we do receive support from the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009. Subpart 14A, assistance to aging musicians playing old-time music. So anyway, it's great to be here, and we're excited to open for Chip and Vince, and looking forward to hearing them play after us. So I guess we're going to do a medley of fiddle tunes or fiddle-related tunes right now for you. This is a sort of a new grass that's not so new, tuned by the great mandolin player Frank Wakefield. I'll reach my goal at the end of the rainbow if the sun will shine for me once more. If time don't change my mind about you, for me there'll be no rainbow. My goal is just to be with you. You are the devil in disguise. If time don't change my mind about you, then the sun gotta shine for me one time. I'll reach my goal at the end of the rainbow if the sun will shine for me once more. If time don't change my mind about you, for me there'll be no rainbow. I'll reach my goal maybe tomorrow. They say that tomorrow never comes. It may be true, I'll just keep hoping that time will heal a broken heart. I'll reach my goal at the end of the rainbow if the sun will shine for me once more. If time don't change my mind about you, for me there'll be no rainbow. I'll reach my goal at the end of the rainbow if the sun will shine for me once more. If time don't change my mind about you, for me there'll be no rainbow.
Seems like time is going so fast.
Well, for us,
Alright, so, hi everybody. It's kind of like a sea of gray black out there. I see some people. Oh, hi Charlie. Okay, so the next song we'd like to do is an original, and it's a song that I wrote last spring, and I used to live in Tennessee, and I took a trip back there after not having been that way for over 25 years, and part of the reason I went back was to find and revisit sort of like an unmarked gravesite where my mother is buried. And I can give you the whole story at intermission, but for now we'll let the song tell the story. It's called Arms of Alone. Oh, are we tuned up?
I'm set.
Okay. All right. Arms of Alone. 25 years since I've been back, still feeling like the shame. So now I'm back to find her somewhere within this gate. No granite stones, no flowers grown, just memories mark the place. 'Cause it's a short life of trouble, and it's a long way to get home. Resting in the arms of the lone. And as the sunshine grows dimmer, will the moon light up our way? Resting in the arms of the lone. Did not keep her near us, no markers on the trail. She was lost, so were we, a vessel with no sail. Didn't seem to matter, too late to change our mind. Her life was done while ours moved on, and all we had was time. 'Cause it's a short life of trouble, and it's a long way to get home. Resting in the arms of the lone. And as the sunshine grows dimmer, will the moon light up our way? Resting in the arms of the lone. Dry branches turn to buds. Her scent bird songs will guide my way to the spot where she does lay. And I can feel the breath of springtime rising under winter's veil. I can feel the new life down below, Mom's gift to nature's way. 'Cause it's a short life of trouble, and it's a long way to get home. Resting in the arms of the lone. As the sunshine grows dimmer, will the moon light up our way? Resting in the arms of the lone. When we're resting here, we are not alone.
Your breath is sweet, your eyes are like two jewels in the sky. Your back is straight and your hair is smooth on the pillow where you lie. But do not sense affection, gratitude nor love. Loyalty is not to me but to the stars above. And one more cup of coffee for the road. One more cup of coffee before I go to the valley below. Your daddy's an outlaw, a criminal by trade. He'll teach you how to pick and choose and how to throw the blade. He oversees his kingdom, so no other might intrude. I hear his voice calling out for another plate of food. One more cup of coffee for the road. One more cup of coffee before I go to the valley below. One more cup of coffee for the road. One more cup of coffee before I go. Your mama sees the future like your sisters and yourself. Never learned to read and write, no books upon your shelf. And your pleasure knows no limits. Your voice is like a meadowlark, but your heart is like an ocean, mysterious and dark. One more cup of coffee for the road. One more cup of coffee before I go to the valley below.
Our hands are clasped, will last forever. Perhaps we'll never meet again. I love you as I love no other. This parting fills my heart with pain. As through this weary world I wander, my thoughts are low. My thoughts alone will
break in between. So, the first song we are going to do in this two-song, not stopping in the middle, is called Rock of Ages. It's not the one some of you might know from Hanukkah or whatever. Is it Hanukkah? Anyway, it's Rock of Ages by Gillian Welch, and it's a gospel tune. And right after we sing Rock of Ages, we'll go into an instrumental that's called Highlander's Farewell, which I think Dan may have learned from Ray Alden. Is that right, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay.
The late, great Ray Alden, who's a good banjo player and teacher and collector of music, died a few years ago from Anckner.
So, yeah, I will. I'm just...
Was it not? Okay.
I went down to a big crowd game, certainly wasn't against my will. Lost every doggone nickel I had, but a $3 bill. The boys were gambling on the floor, my buddy's point was 9. When police come, they got all of them, but I got mine. Well, I got mine, listen, I got mine. Grabbed that money, get out the back door, I went blind. Ever since that a turkey feast. That dinner was certainly fine. 15 minutes off the table was set, all the jitterbugs fell in line. When they brought them gobblers in, up the goat hound's eyes would shine. I mean, talk about a wrestling and grabbing, yeah. I got mine, well, I got mine, I tell you, I got mine. Grabbed that turkey out the back door, I went flying. Tried to make it to a hiding place, so I didn't get there in time. No, some rascal grabbed me by my coat. I got mine, did I tell you? Well, I went over to my best gal's house last night. The hour was just about 9. I wasn't dressed up like a Henri Ford, but I was feeling just as fine. The calls in on another rascal's lap, you know I didn't like that sign. Well, I told that joker what I thought of him, man. I got mine, well, I got mine, I tell you, I got mine. Grabbed my coat out the back door, I went flying. That joker grabbed a big shotgun and he used it mighty fine. I mean, talk about a rascal running, yeah. I got mine. Well, I know a barber shop in town. It's over on Norfolk Street. It's the only place on Saturday night that we gamblers care to leave. Some coming for a haircut, some coming for a strike. When you see my buddy, then meet up there with me. She's a Cross Hollow 7 and 11. Won't you come, come, come? If you don't 7-11 dice, I'm done, done, done. If you see the police before he sees me, I'm gonna run, run, run. I'm a leader in the high society, yes. I got mine. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
For love.
I never would have hitchhiked to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love. I never would have caught the train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. I never would have run through the driving rain without $1 to my name if it hadn't been for love. I never would have seen the trouble that I'm in if it hadn't been for love. Would have been gone with the wayward wind if it hadn't been for love. Nobody knows it better than me. I wouldn't be wishing I was free if it hadn't been for love.
4 cold walls against my will. At least I know she's lying still. 4 cold walls without parole. Lord have mercy on my soul.
I never would have gone to that side of town if it hadn't been for love. Never would have took a mighty tracker down if it hadn't been for love. Never would have loaded up a 44 and put myself behind the jailhouse door if it hadn't been for love. Hey. Never would have caught the train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. Never would have loaded up a 44 and put myself behind a jailhouse door if it hadn't been for love. If it hadn't been for love. If it hadn't been for love.
So, yeah, I guess we said thanks a bunch of times, but thanks again, and thanks for coming to hear us, which is very exciting for us to kind of see all you out there, and to the series, and to Chip and Vince for letting us open for you tonight. So thank you very much. So if you're okay with it, this could be a sing-along. Okay, this is another original, and it's a song about time passing and seasons and going back to the source. It's called The Streams of Nineveh. Nineveh being a lake in Vermont where I spent so many happy hours. And also it's a biblical city where a lot of stuff happened. So Streams of Nineveh, and it's got a very easy repeating chorus. Well, you just join in and sing along and we'll be really happy with you. Streams of Nineveh.
You're watching Lewisboro Community Television, Channel 20.